Hello everybody, this is Draco and here back at it with another video. And we are going to be doing a top 5 quarterbacks that should be benched before the end of the season video. So, these quarterbacks, not saying that they're really bad, I just think that they shouldn't have the starting job anymore. Or at least not for the rest of the season, either because they suck or because the team's playoff hopes are effectively over, or maybe there's another reason. So, let's get on with the video. Number 1 on this list is Daniel Jones. I feel like Daniel Jones is not terrible by any means, but I feel like there could be an upgrade at quarterback there in New York because, they have a decent backup in Tyrod Taylor. So, if Daniel Jones does go back to, his old 2021 self where he was awful, they can start Tyrod Taylor. But, it wouldn't even affect them too much because Daniel Jones is not the reason that they are, 7-4-1? That is Brian Daboll and Saquon Barkley that are doing that. And maybe the defense, too. It has nothing to do with the quarterback. So, honestly, if Daniel Jones can't step it up in this next few weeks, he might end up getting benched for Tyrod Taylor. The number 4 spot on this list is Matt Ryan. The only reason he's not on this list, or the only reason he is on this list, I should say, is because Frank Reich already pulled him out earlier on in the season for Sam Ehlinger. So, who's to say that he can't bench him again? It's just like with the Giants. Jonathan Taylor and the defense are the good parts of that team. Matt Ryan is not one of those good parts. You saw that game last night. He was terrible. He is past his prime. Honestly, Ehlinger probably would be a better choice at this point. I hate to say it, Colts fans. The number 3 spot on this list goes to Ryan Tannehill. Another guy that's honestly not that bad, but he's being outproduced by his running back week in and week out. That's literally the only reason why the Titans are not 5-8. That's literally the only reason the Titans aren't terrible, is Derrick Henry. So, why keep Tannehill in? Why keep somebody that's probably in the last few years of his career in when you have an up-and-coming quarterback in Malik Willis that's just sitting there waiting to get experience? I know it wouldn't change much since Derrick Henry's still over there, but at least Malik Willis can also run. Tannehill can't run that well. So, yeah. I believe that Ryan Tannehill should be benched. At the number 2 spot, we have Marcus Mariota. There isn't... I guess I can see why Atlanta isn't benching Mariota because he's a pretty good mobile quarterback. But, he hasn't been great. I saw that game against Carolina a few weeks ago. I just remember him just throwing it up into the sky after he was sacked by one of the Panthers defenders. Can't remember exactly who did that, but he basically threw it up straight up into the sky, and honestly, I feel like that was a reason for me to believe that this guy might not be too reliable, so hey, why not bring in the guy you drafted to replace him, most likely, at some point in the season, in Desmond Ridder? he might not be good, but he's a better option probably. So why not get Ritter some experience? So now before we get to the number one spot on this list, I'm going to go for a few honorable mentions. The first honorable mention is Russell Wilson. If Russell Wilson wasn't getting paid as much money as he is, he would have definitely been benched by now. I don't even know who the Broncos' backup is at this point. But whoever it is, they probably are better than Russ right now. The number two honorable mention is Aaron Rodgers. The back-to-back MVP thing, I feel like, is the only reason why he still has a starting job after how Jordan Love did against Philly. Yeah, sure, they were getting blown out, but Jordan Love played pretty good. Not gonna lie. I feel like he should get more experience with the Packers. Or traded to another team where he can get more experience there. And the third honorable mention is Deshaun Watson. And I know what you're probably thinking. Oh, he's only played one game. Like, what? Why are you so mean to him? Because Jacoby Brissett deserves the job. That's why I feel like Deshaun Watson, like Russ, is getting paid way too much money to sit on the bench, and that's the reason he's starting. Like, he wasn't even that great against the Texans. They only won by like 12 points, I feel like. Wasn't it 12 points? I don't know. They only won by 12 points because they were playing the Texans. So, if Cleveland, you shouldn't have paid Deshaun Watson that much because I feel like he's just going to take a step back. And here we are with the number one spot on the list, and that is Andy Dalton. Like, why is he still starting? Jameis is healthy now. There is absolutely no reason why Andy Dalton should still be the starting quarterback for the New Orleans Saints. It should be Jameis Winston. He's the best chance that you have at quarterback. Like, I really don't understand why Dennis Allen still has faith in Andy Dalton, because if he keeps Dalton for next year, we could see some coaching controversies over in New Orleans. I honestly think we're already seeing some coaching controversies because, sure, he's not Sean Payton, but he's made the Saints awful. Like, straight up awful. So anyway, guys, that is going to do it for the list. I'm not saying that these quarterbacks have to be benched, except Andy Dalton, but it would probably be better for the teams that they're on if they did get benched. So yeah, I will see you guys in the next video, and that should be later tonight with the Week 14 predictions. See you later.